Puppet. There's no real fault during the next.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Clay Ranger 143 here, along with...
I'm Thunderbuddy 01. You can tell who the hell I am just by looking at me.
Okay then! And in this episode of Radio Reviews, we're going to be taking a look at one of the certainly most weirded shaped weather radios ever made by RadioShack, the predecessor to the beloved RadioShack 12-262, the 12-261. For once, we're going to be doing something in this episode that we haven't done in a fuck ton of a while. We're going to take a look at the box. Yeah, here's the box. And this is the box for the 2003 version. This is the 2003 version. There's a newer version from 2004, but we'll get to that in a minute. But, for now, here's the box. Bedside. With the radio. Alarm clock. And WRSAME operation, or SAME. There's the radio itself. What?
As opposed to different operation?
Different operation indeed, you big stick!
There's the radio itself. Specific area message encoding.
See why I said that?
Okay. Receives all 7 NOAA weather radio channels to keep you informed. What, of falling dicks from the sky?
Well then.
God!
What is wrong with me? Severe weather alert warns of dangerous weather conditions by voice announcement or tone. 9 programmable FIPS location codes.
Fips!
Program personalized settings for up to 9 locations. I had to. There's the RadioShack logo. 12261.
Oh, hey, I dropped the box on my lap, that's great!
Bedside. Here's the side of it. Nicholas, that now's not the time for that, okay? Anyway, there's the back of the box with all the numbers of
The numbers in the radio, just to show you what the hell they do.
But anyway, there's the side of the box. There's the outside of the box. The top of the box. The bottom of the box. The sides of the box. The back of the box. Sorry about that. But yeah. You would think this radio would be larger. Because when I thought in the pictures, this radio looked a bit large. I thought it was going to be the same size as the 262. But it's actually a relatively small radio. I think it's about the same size as the, if I can compare it real quick. I think it's about, yeah. I think it's about as large as the 70, it is. It's slightly, yeah. It's slightly smaller than the 74109. The 741...
What kind of drugs was RadioShack smoking back then?
I don't know.
But, anyway, so, I'm going to pull a Doug DeMuro inbound, so we're going to go into 2 of its cool quirks and features. Triggered much?
Nicholas!
So, anyway, I'm going to put these boxes right here. Yes, I still have all the radio's boxes.
Hey, just got out of the baby!
Along with the manuals. We're preparing for tomorrow, aren't we? Anyway. So, let's get into some of the features on this vertical shaped brick. So, let's take a look at the radio itself. As Nicholas said earlier, what the fuck was RadioShack smoking when they made this thing? This thing is a vertical shaped stand-up brick. It is. Look, the side is a brick. The sides of the brick, the back is a brick. The switches are little mini bricks. This thing's just a brick.
The same crap with the 382 and pretty much every other RadioShack radio they made.
That's because the 382 is the newer version of this radio.
But anyway, there's his 12261, and his is also 2003, because his has the statement light like mine does. And he also has a 2004 version, which has the advisory light and the public alert and NOAA logos. But mine has the old NOAA logo. He has both versions. But anyway, so let's get down to it. The RadioShack 12-261 was made as the predecessor to the 12262, obviously, which came out 3 years later. And this radio is fairly weird looking. I mean, it does look good, but it does have its weird, ifs, if you will. But yeah, has the identical button layout to the 12262. Same button beeps. The weather buttons are not up here on the 262. And you can't get anything right now, but you get the idea. So let's go into the first feature. And that is the button beeps and the siren tests. Now, as you've heard before, the button beeps are the same as the 12262. The only difference is with the 261 and the 262's button beeps is that the 262's button beeps sound much more sharp. Yeah, you get the idea. But yeah, and the siren test does the same thing as the 12262 and the 382 and the 521.
Can you stop, please? Can you stop? Thank you.
Yeah, that's the siren, but if you were wondering why I said siren tests, it's because there's actually a secret siren. A secret siren. If I take out the 9-volt battery, or just unplug it, hold down the weather snooze button and power it on again.
You'll enter what's called the user setup.
Yep. USR set. Yep, it says user set on mine, just like it says on his. And if you press the up arrow, it plays the test alarm. That is the test alarm for statements, weekly tests, monthly tests, etc. But yeah, but it only does those beeps for the 2003 version like we both have. Ugh. But yeah. So that's pretty much what it is. I mean, it sounds nice. Especially when you combine it with the 12262, am I right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. That is the button beeps and the siren test. Let's get into the next feature, and that is the alert blocking. To get to the alert blocking, it's fairly simple. Press the menu button, and then scroll up until you see T defeat. This means tone defeat. T for tone, defeat. T defeat. Anyway, press the right arrow on that, and you will be directed to this. If you use the right up or down arrows, you will see warning, test, statement, or
Statment.
and watch. So if we go into warning first, we can see all the old warnings that they had back in 2003. Winter storm warning, volcano warning, special marine warning, high wind warning, flood warning, flash flood warning, dust storm warning, coastal flood warning, child abduction emergency, abductn. It's abduction is abbreviated as ABDUCTN.
Look at the way the B is formed. It looks like it's a formed A. Like, honestly.
I know, right? Blizzard warning, avalanche warning, and yeah.
And now we're back to where we were before.
I'm not going to disable any alerts here because you guys basically get the idea. Test. This is a weird function. All test. This basically enables all the tests, so you don't have to scroll through all the. So you'd have to scroll through the 3 tests, which are monthly test, weekly test, and practice demo, so that you can just use that. Statement, flash flood statement, unknown statement, special weather statement, severe weather statement, hurricane statement, flood statement, flash flood statement. That's pretty much all the statements are statements on this brick. Watch, avalanche watch, winter storm watch, volcano watch doesn't exist. Tropical storm watch, severe thunderstorm watch, hurricane watch, high wind watch, flood watch, flash flood watch, coastal flood watch. There's no damn watch.
It's from 2003. I don't think that was a thing back then.
Ah, it's from 2003.
But yeah, you guys.
We have unique siren for the tests.
True. But anyways, there you guys can see the point already. So let's get into the next feature, shall we? The next feature would be none other than the signal reminder. So if we go and click signal,
Signas.
Good job.
sig loss, and press the right arrow. This is where you turn it on. And now the signal reminder is now on. So it should beep here in a few minutes, and thanks a lot, Nicholas. I really
Appreciate that.
Sorry. And excuse me. Because apparently we live in a world where everyone has to replay, otherwise we get struck with demonetization. Because YouTube is a family-friendly YouTube is a family-friendly site. It's no fucking wonder that innocent YouTubers are getting demonetized because of YouTube's shit rule.
Thank you for demonetizing my account permanently. Like it was ever monetized to begin with, so... Anyway, if we take out the battery and then plug it back in again, this is to demonstrate the signal loss reminder. It should beep now. Yes, that, my friends, is the signal reminder. Quite annoying if you ask me, but at least it lets you know. At least it lets you know somehow than never. But yeah, at least it's not as bad as the 12-259 or the 12-522.
I just love to torture you with.
Well, what's the signal reminder on those radios? I've actually never really heard them.
Want me to demonstrate real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, I got plenty of time. Time to go over to my 522.
Which is right next to this fucking thing. And you should know what the hell I'm talking about, Nicholas, even though you can't see the camera because it's pointed at the 261.
And for some reason, my 522 reads 89 degrees Fahrenheit.
Because the temperature sensor is used like relative to your direct location. I've noticed that about my 259 as well. And is it raining right now?
Now it just went up. It just went up to 90 degrees.
Well, that's not good.
I think it has something to do with recharging the batteries, because let me tell you guys right now, this radio is hot. And that's just the batteries recharging. And then the 993 doesn't get hot, but the 522 does. But they're not going to explode or anything.
I hope they don't.
Yeah, signal reminder on. And let me switch to another channel.
Hail.
Okay. Should do it now.
Maybe you have to take out the batteries and unplug it like you did with the 261.
That's it.
Well, yeah.
I told you at least it was not as annoying as the... Wait, hold on.
A strong cold front, accompanied by a line of showers and thunderstorms, will cross the region from west to east on Sunday. Some of these thunderstorms may produce damaging winds, hail, and tornadoes. In addition, high rainfall rates could produce localized flash flooding under the heaviest downpours. Spotter information statement. Skywarn spotters are requested to forward any reports of large hail, damaging winds, tornadoes, or flash flooding to our office.
We could see Pure Insanity 5 tomorrow. Yes, you did hear that right. And tornadoes.
Thanks, Paul.
But anyway, yeah, you guys get the point. At least the signal loss reminder on the 261 and 262, mind you, is not as annoying as the 259 or the 522. Anyway, next feature.
I'm like Sharpie.
As soon as I started recording, you big Sorry about this.
But anyway, we're gonna get into the technical stuff. And that, my friends, is none other than the speaker quality. So if we raise up the antenna, and if I move the camera up, my webcam off real quick, bring it over to my stereo.
Statement, let's see what they have to say. Come on, come on.
Okay, so I got the 261 in a good position, and we're gonna test out the speaker. So let's take a look.
The wind was calm. The pressure was 29.99 inches and rising. At Gastonia, it was fair. The temperature was 71 degrees. At Monroe, it was mostly cloudy. The temperature was 69 degrees. At Salisbury, it was fair. The temperature was 69 degrees. At Rock Hill, it was fair. The temperature was 70 degrees. Elsewhere in North Carolina, it was fair. It was 69 at Hickory, 71 at Shelby, 72 at Winston-Salem, and 71 at Greensboro.
Let's try the other channels.
8 and 58 a.m. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for northeast Georgia. Winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts up to 25 miles an hour. Monday night, mostly clear. Possible. Breezy and much cooler with lows in the mid-30s. So, it was 69 degrees.
Well then, maybe that's a potential I could use for tomorrow. But then again, I have to make some weird way of mounting it since the AC adapter goes into the back, and because of the way this radio is shaped, that is kind of hard to do. But I'll find my way around it. I always do. Anyway, let's get into the next feature. Or a bit of a history lesson, if you will. Alright, now prepare to be bored. Remember how I said earlier in the video, close to the intro, that this radio is from 2003 and they had a 2004 version? Let me explain. The box that I have for my 2003 version, if I can get it out in time, and I messed it all up. There goes
The box is for the 522 and the 993.
back up there.
For the second goddamn time.
Oh, and there's the, oh, shit, and there's the manual for the,
Damn it.
anyway. The box for the 261 from 2003 looks like this. Yeah. This is the box, okay, for the 2003 versions with the statement light. This is what they typically came with. That turquoise, bluish, black lettering with a white background, red RadioShack logo, slightly grayed out, big R in the background of the entire box. So if you see a 12261 with this box, with this on it, that's the one with the statement light. Because if I go on eBay real quick and search up the 12-261, there are actually some different variations of this exact box. But those variations are the ones with the advisory lights, which are from 2004. So let me show you the 2004 version if somebody still even has it.
Actually, if you want, I can share my screen.
Here. I found one. No, you're fine. I found it. Okay. This is the one from 2004. You can see it looks very identical, but there's some differences. Instead of saying bedside on the 2003 version on the top here, it says 7-channel. Instead of having NWR same operation right here, it has the Public Alert Certified logo. Yeah. And you can also tell by the look of the radio on the box itself. If it has this on the side and this on the side, if it has two logos on each side, that's the one from 2004. The one you want to look for if you're looking for one with a statement light is one that has only one logo on the right side, the bottom right corner. That is the old NOAA Weather Radio logo. That is the one that you want to find if you are a weather radio collector like I am, and Nicholas over here, because he has both versions, the 2003 version and the 2004 version. The 2004 version he found first because those are more common. The 2003 versions are not that common at all. As a matter of fact, he bought the last one with the statement light, so far at least. And that's the one he has right there. Now, keep in mind, there are also some other variations of the 2004 box. And that is similar to that of the 12262 box, the older style box. You know, the purple and orange and white one? They also had the purple, orange, and white one for the 262, but those were sold from late 2004 to early 2005. Approximately 1 year before the 12262 was released, or when the 12262 was released around that time. I don't know the exact time period, but I know that this one is the 2004 version right here. They had different variations of the box, as you can clearly see, from this box to that box. Well, not this box, but you know what I mean. The one that's a 7-channel instead of bedside. But yeah, the 2004 versions are very different from the 03s. And thank goodness mine came new in box, because I was actually able to tell which one it was. Now, granted, some people don't necessarily have to buy a 261 with a statement light. They can just buy a 261 and boom, they have a 261. But to me, and Nicholas, and I think to all EAS enthusiasts, rare radios are pretty much our dreams. That's why we have such rare radios like the Uniden Bearcat WX100, for example. And how he has the black and silver WR100.
Which I have yet to get!
But rare radios are pretty much a dream for us. And he just turned his camera off. Rip. I don't know why. He'll come back. And he's back. Anyway.
Oh, by the way, if I may add something.
Yeah, sure.
So, as an owner of both the 261 from 2003 and 2004, I actually compared the two side by side. The body lines on the 2003, they're actually a bit different. Like this part. I mean, obviously you can't really tell by pictures because I don't think anyone would actually be selling both in 2003 and 2004. But the body lines, like when it comes to the front, they're actually a bit different. Like, I mean, it's hard to describe on it because the 2004 is in the other room, which is great. but the body lines on the radios are actually different. Like the bottom part actually kind of like sticks out more on the 2003 version.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I can actually notice that. I hope you guys understand what we're saying here, because as you can see, as if I tilt the radio on the 2003, you see how there is a slight curvature right here? You see this in this general area? There's a slight curvature. That's the body design right there. And as you can clearly see what I'm talking about on the side. It's not straight at all. There's clearly a huge groove near the buttons and near the bottom of the speaker grill. But in the 2004 version, like he said, I think it's a bit thinner and a bit shorter of a groove than it is. But it's fine.
I'm gonna get my 261, my 2004 261 real quick, so I'll be right back.
Okay. Meanwhile, while he's getting that, I shall show you this 261. Yeah, this one is fairly dirty. But as you can plainly see, yeah, this one is the newer version, and it has the advisory light clearly. This one has the statement light. Now, as I've said before, granted, you don't actually have to get a 12261 with a statement light just to have one. If you're that type of person that likes to show off, then be my guest. But I only got this. I didn't get this to show off. I only got it just to show how should I put this? I only got this radio just because, well, it's rare, being number one.
And that.
One, it's rare, obviously. And he just brought his 261 from 2004, which we'll get to in a minute. But not only that, I think it deserves it to be in my place. Because I love to own rare radios. But yeah, here's his 261 from 2004, I believe. So
2004 is on the left, 2003 is on the right.
Yeah, I know, I can tell. But yeah, the body lines actually do look a bit different.
Yeah, it looks like the shading that they used on the silver plating on the front, the 2004 seems to be a bit brighter.
Yeah. And can you demonstrate the body lines on each radio?
So, yeah, hold on. I gotta get into the right position, as they would say. Especially when it comes to sex. Oh god, I'll write it.
Fuck me.
But
Could we do 69 real quick? Not you and me, but fuck me. That sounded so wrong.
good job.
Anyway.
Yeah,
Okay, so-
do the body lines on the 2003 version. We already saw the 2003 version, but yeah.
Okay, so 2003, this is what it looks like. Forgive the crappy camera work on my end, but I'm trying to figure out how to properly demonstrate them equally, but... Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna try my best. Maybe laying them down, like, flat on the floor like this could demonstrate it a bit more.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see it. It seems like the bottom part, because of the NOAA logos, it seems like the bottom part of the 2004 version is more straight down instead of curved like the 03 is. So I understand where you're going. But the 2003 definitely has a deeper curvature in the bodywork.
Anyways, I also noticed that the backlight on the 2003 and 4, the 2003s is actually dimmer than it is on the 2004.
Same thing with the older WR100s. Like my version 2, for example. It has a dimmer backlight than the version 5. But yeah, at least you can still see it, at least. But yeah, I know there is one thing before I end this topic. Severe Weather Liker 3. He got his 12261 in a 2004 box, but his had the statement light. He got a 2003 261 in this exact box. And the other boxes that look like this will most likely have the 04 version. But he got an 03 version in this box. This type of box from 2004 with the purple and orange shadings. He got it in that, and I don't know. It was most likely used, but I don't know for sure. And if you are watching this video right now, let me know. But anyway, yeah. There's still a lot of weird features that this radio has, but it's a good radio to own. So anyway, that ends this topic. Last feature before we get into the final thoughts. Well, two last features. Those two being the antenna and the reception itself.
Thanks to Nicholas for the suggestion. Thanks, bro.
But anyway, let's start out from the basics. Let's start out with the antenna. Now, the antenna is just your generic RadioShack antenna. Has the tall dome on the end with the groove in the middle right there. This...
Of course, the time decided to disappear on my 2003. That's great. Sorry.
This particular... Hold on. This particular antenna has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 quadrants or parts of the antenna, including the base. So this is a fairly tall antenna.
That's what she said.
God damn it. Anyway, yeah, there's the antenna. It's the same thing on all RadioShack radios, basically. I mean, really, it is. The 519, which doesn't have the original antenna right now, it's hooked up to the external antenna using the BNC to phono adapter. Or phono, I don't know how it's pronounced. Let me know, guys. But there's the antenna on the 261. The 991, same thing. The 996, same thing. The 262, same thing. The handhelds do not count. But yeah, you guys get the point. Now let's test out the reception. We've already heard the speaker quality, but I'm not sure. The reception is overall... Okay, so let me make this one thing clear first. Granted, on any weather radio, the reception is much better if it is not plugged into AC power. And the same goes for AM DXing for those of you who own either a Sangean, C Crane, RadioShack 12-996, Texan, or any other radio that is good on DXing. Same goes for any other weather radio out there. Because if it's on battery power, it won't have the interference from it being plugged into the wall from your house. So it will receive better signals. That's why I always have my Sangean on battery power most of the time for tests. Or severe weather alerts from far away, and the camera just went out of focus. I wish it would go back into
To focus. Can you focus on the beautiful screen at the... Thank you.
It's a cannon. What do you expect?
Oh, yeah, it's a cannon.
But anyway, we're going to try this thing out with the AC adapter first. Let's try it out with the AC adapter. Let's see how good of a reception we get. Select channel.
With highs in the mid-70s. With gusts up.
I think it's because of the way it's placed. Let's see how it does without AC power now.
Thunderstorms until midnight. Cooler.
Same thing. But let's go over to that place where we tested out the speaker quality. Thanks a lot, bro. But anyway.
Percent. Monday, partly sunny in the morning, then patchy fog. A chance of thunder. The wind was calm. To the heaviest downpours. Spotter information 6 p.m. Clear. in the upper 30s.
The 261 reception is actually much better than its successor, being the 262. Plus, the speaker sounds much better. Yeah, the speaker sounds a lot better on the 261 actually than it does on the 262. Trying to figure out a place to put it. Sorry, guys. But anyway, let's check out the reception on the 12262, the successor to the 261, as I have said a million times already. So, oh, it's being yanked. Anyway, this is not on batteries, so it'll probably be a different result, but I don't know. Let's see. Put the screen up real quick. It's already getting signal loss.
Sunday, severe weather and flooding possible. A strong cold front. Showers and thunderstorms will cross the region from west to east on Sunday. Some of these thunderstorms may produce damaging winds, hail, and tornadoes. In addition, high rainfall rates could produce localized flash flooding under the heavy pours. Water information statement, Skyward. Water information statement, Skyward. Now here is the hazardous look for northeast Georgia, state south, and the mountains, foothills, and Piedmont of North.
Yeah, you guys get the point. But, yeah, the reception is generally better on the 261 than it is on the 262, which is absolutely humiliating, but it's
RadioShack.
Damaging winds, hail, and tornadoes.
It should activate like that. But, yeah. Overall, the reception is generally better on its predecessor, which is a bit humiliating and sad. Just goes to show you that they made things better than they do today. So, in conclusion on this weather radio, if you are somewhat on a budget, this radio really is one of the most reliable weather radios you can get for its price. And you can find them used on eBay, more or less, for a fair price too, because this really is a dependable, reliable weather radio. A shame the same can't be said for the 262. I mean, the 262 is reliable, but the 261 is more reliable. Much, much, much more reliable. For example, the buttons won't stop
Working after so long. The tuner won't go bad often.
Look, this radio is how old? From August of 2003. This radio is 14 years old, coming up on 15 in August of this year. And the tuner still works flawlessly. What does that tell you? This thing will last a lifetime if you take care of it. Same thing with my version 2. Oh, by the way, my version 2 was actually not a 2002 version. It was actually a 2003 version, and I can prove that because I actually took it apart a couple days ago, and it said on the board 08A03. Or I should say 08A03. 08 means August, and 03 means 2003. So that version 2 right there, even though it is a puny S antenna from 2002, is actually a 2003 version. And very early 2003 version. But, yeah. And the tuner is still working fine as I speak on the version 2. Great reception, too.
Clear.
What does that tell you? It'll last a lifetime if you take care of it. Look, my Bearcat is from 2000, and the tuner still friggin' works. I don't know about the reception, though, because I just moved the antenna, but let me show you. Let me move the antenna back to where it got a good signal.
Will cross the region from west to east on Sunday. Some of these thunderstorms may produce damaging winds, hail, and tornadoes. In addition, high rainfall rates could produce localized flash flooding under the heaviest downpours.
What does that tell you?
Spotters are requested to forward any reports of large hail, damaging winds, tornadoes, or flash flooding to our office.
What does that tell you? If you take care of it, if you take care of any electronic, or if you take care of anything for that matter, it will last a lifetime. That's why I still have all these. So, for its price and for its dependability and durability, the 261 is the radio for you. It doesn't have to be the 03 version or the 04 version. Either one will do just fine. So, thank you guys for watching this episode of Radio Reviews. And make sure to leave a like on this video. Make sure to comment down below. Follow me on Twitter if you want for some weather updates like this. If the camera will focus in. Yes, this is a slight risk for tomorrow, April 15th. If you want weather updates and whatever else is going on. But yeah, I'll put the link for that in the description. I just started it, by the way. My old one got locked for some reason, and I don't know why, but whatever. So, thank you guys for watching. As I've said before, make sure to leave a like on this video, comment down below, make sure to subscribe to my channel for future updates. Also, make sure to subscribe to the Big Steve. Where do you go?
Oh, what are you doing down there?
You'll see.
Oh, fuck. So, also, subscribe to ThunderBuddy01 for more videos like these. And wish you all a good night. So, again, for the third time, thank you guys for watching. This is Clay Ranger 143 signing out, along with...
Thank you for watching Mr. ThunderBuddy01 appearing from a bed. And this video has been brought to you in part by... Oh, fuck, I forgot his name. Oh, wait, now I remember. Scarce.
God damn it. I can just imagine it right now. The Bearcat interrupted my sequence. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good night and peace out, my dudes and fun. Hey guys, what's up? It's Clay Ranger 143 here, along with... Ah, shit. Hey guys, what's up? It's Clay. It's the Big Steve. Hey guys, what's up? It's Clay Ranger 143 here, along with... Get back up here. Oh, fuck. Get back up here, you big stick. Oh my god.
Yo, what?
Oh.